Generating a custom city in Shadows of Doubt is the perfect way to get just the experience that you want. Whether it's a great big city that you can explore for ages without knowing everything about everyone, or a cozy little small city where you can meet almost everybody in record time. But exactly how small and basic can we get? Our channel motto is FAFO, so let's find out. Now, it's worth noting that there are a few building types that are actually required for every city that you generate. So let's pop over to a sample city to figure out exactly what our priorities are supposed to be. We're going to start off with nothing but parks. There we go, that's pretty basic, wouldn't you say? So what happens when we hit finalize? Your city needs a city hall. Please place one before continuing. Well, no shock there. We need at least one city hall, so let's plop that down. What's next? Your city needs a diner. Please place one before continuing. Weirdly enough, our next priority is a diner. Who'd have thunk it? Alright, one diner coming up. Well, of course that's not enough. We've got a city hall, a diner, and our next priority is apparently someplace to live. Not particularly shocking, I suppose. So let's move on with something that's purely apartments. This first type of townhouse. Not enough residences. Your city needs more buildings which contain apartments. Please place more before continuing. Well, it looks like that one building isn't quite enough. How's about 2 townhouses? Still not enough residences. Your city needs more buildings which contain apartments. Please place more before continuing. Alrighty. Well, how about 3 townhouses? Well, it was satisfied with that. Alrighty, well, at least we made some progress here, but we have not enough offices. Your city needs at least 1 office space. Please place a building which can feature 1 before continuing. Alrighty. So what are our options for that? A commercial tower, of course, but I want to keep this as basic as I possibly can for now. So what else can have an office? Let's try a few businessy type of buildings. Well, the chemical plant was a bust. I am pretty sure there's at least 1 office in that building, for the chemical plant if nothing else. But I guess it just doesn't count, because your city needs at least 1 office space. Please place a building which can feature 1 before continuing. Alright, well, let's try mixed industrial. Nope, not good enough either. Not enough offices. Okay then, how about the fathoms? That can contain multiple businesses. No? Well, fine. How's about 2 fathoms? Might as well double down. Fine. How about that other type of townhouse, the one that can contain businesses as well? Not enough offices. Your city needs at least 1 office space. Please place a building which can feature 1 before continuing. Well, as a last-ditch effort, let's try a hotel. I don't remember seeing any offices in there, although there's bound to be 1 for the hotel managers themselves, I guess. But I want to be sure I've checked all my options before we go with the one that they almost certainly want us to pick. Nope. How very classist of them, by the way. I guess that maybe they'll only settle for the yuppie, tie-wearing type of office, huh? Briefcases and all. Well, since we're a bit low on space, how about we turn one of these townhouses into an apartment building? Actually, how about we turn all these townhouses back into parks first? That'll let us check 2 things at once. How many apartments is enough? And will the game finally be satisfied that we've plonked down just a few offices that are hoity-toity enough? Oh, I was sure that we'd have it with that one. Well, let's try the other apartment type. Well, at least that was good enough for the offices. But now we're back to not enough residences. Your city needs more buildings which contain apartments. Please place more before continuing. Okay, so let's put back, one of those second style of townhouses, the type that can include a business or 2, and see what happens. that worked. Success! So it looks like this is about as basic as a city can get. One city hall, one diner, one Gothic apartment building, and one businessy type of townhouse that only adds just a tiny handful of apartments. Oh, not to mention a whole lot of nice parkland, or at least as nice as it can get this side of the fields. Before we leave our experiment, there's one more thing that I want to try. I have never been able to spawn in an apartment that wasn't in an actual apartment building. So let's see if I can make that one happen. And there we go! Commercial tower apartment for the win. First time for everything and all that. Glad I checked. And we're on the 4th floor to boot. Whew. How very upwardly mobile of us. I guess the chef rises to the top along with the cream, huh? This has been Liberty Prime with Base Builders, and if you want more Shadows of Doubt content, please subscribe and take a look at this Shadows of Doubt playlist. Oh, and if there's anything else you'd like to explore a little bit more deeply, please let me know all about it in the comments. I'd be more than happy to FAFO. Bye.